as I've said, if I'm honest, I'm not particularly... I might have a look at that. I might just have a bit of a pew 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 with this one. I don't know.
Retro unboxing.
Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jonathan, thanks for watching. Today this is just a quick kind of preview video really to show you what is to come over the next couple of videos. I've kind of gone a bit Wii mad really, and the reason for it is because every other console I've owned and every other console I've had multiple variations of, I've had, you know, all the Xbox 360s, all the PS3s, etc, etc, etc. What I've never had is a Wii. I've never actually even so much as played on a Nintendo Wii. And that kind of started to feel a little bit strange, considering that I consider myself to be a gamer and a retro gamer. And I kind of, the reasons are sort of a little bit obvious, and I don't worry about it too much. One of the main reasons is because when the Nintendo Wii came out, I was in my mid-20s, and frankly, it was kind of a child's toy. And the whole nunchucker thing and jumping around in your living room didn't really appeal to me. And what definitely didn't appeal to me was this thing. I just no. There was no. I'm not going to justify that further. The reason this is here is because over the last couple of months I have been looking at some of the old favourite Nintendo consoles. There is one, well, there's two that's missing at the minute, and one is the original NES, and then the Super NES, the SNES, and I will come to them at some point, and when I can find a couple to buy that are in mint condition that aren't going to cost me an absolute fortune. So the reason this is here is because this was my most recent favourite kind of Nintendo console, and I did an unboxing on this recently, so if you haven't seen that, there's no links or anything, just go into my channel and have a scroll down. It's a very recent unboxing video, and this, when I unboxed it, was basically new, so if you've not seen it, have a look at that. Now I'll shift this out of the way. So because I'd never had a Wii or played on a Wii or really wanted a Wii, I thought, I know what I'll do is go out and just buy a shitload of Wii stuff and have a bit of a look, have a bit of a play. So like I said, this is kind of a bit of a preview video. I'm not going to unbox any of these now. They will come in next, well, the next few videos basically. So I very recently went out and paid a fair amount of money. I'd found it on eBay, a job lot of Wii stuff, including these two consoles and all of these accessories and stuff that were brand new and sealed. And unfortunately, when I got home, we had to do the whole social distance bullshit. And what happened was he'd kind of put the box at his front door, and I kind of went, yeah, that all looks all right. Gave him an envelope with some money, took the box and got home. And when I did get home, I was extremely pissed off to find out that this console here wasn't what he'd said. It wasn't brand new unboxed. It's clearly been used. It's a gloss black console. It's scratched where where someone's cleaned it. So I was a little bit annoyed by that. So you'll not see this again. This is just going to go on eBay, and I'm going to get rid of it. But in the meantime, I'll just show you what it is. And as I say, unfortunately, it's just not. It's not good enough for what I'm looking for. As you can see, there's a lot of marks and shit on and around the box. So that just wasn't for me. So I'm going to put this one out of the way. What I am really excited to have a look at is this cheeky little thing. I didn't even know that this existed. I mean, obviously I knew that the original Wii existed. Who wouldn't have known that the original Wii existed? They sold something like 105 million of them. But I don't know about this. This is, from what I can understand, just a pared back version. It opens like a Dreamcast or a PlayStation, a PS1. So I'm quite looking forward to getting into this one. This I found on eBay. I didn't pay a lot for it, maybe 60, maybe 80 pounds, quite a while ago. And as I say, it's brand new. There are a few marks on the box. It's been knocking around in my studio, aka bedroom, for a while now. So it has picked up a few jizz marks and fingerprints and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one as well. What I've also got, and what the big job lot came with, were all these accessories. Now, as I've said, if I'm honest, I'm not particularly... I might have a look at that. I might just have a bit of a pew 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 with this one. I don't know. It looks like you basically put a Wiimote into this little plastic caddy. Probably not. I did buy that because, in all honesty, just using that on its side, just as a controller, again didn't really appeal. So I did feel the need to have to buy a proper, actual, normal kind of analog joypad controller type thing. So that's why I've got that. And this just all came with the bundle. This is still sealed. This has never been used, and again, this is just one of those things where you've got a plastic caddy to put your Wii Mote in, and use it as a steering wheel. Again, I'm not really bothered about that, if I'm being completely honest. So I will probably just play Mario Kart with the joypad. In my opinion, how it's supposed to be played. But anyway. So that's all of that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, and I just a brand new a nunchuck, nunchuck. You see, when people are advertising these things for sale, nobody really knows what it's called. What does it? Oh, nunchuck. I don't think the camera's going to quite focus on that. Oh, it might have done. It just says there on the top, nunchuck. So that's what that is. So let's put all that kind of stuff out of the way. So all that leaves to show you is these two things. And I picked these. So this one was part of the job lot. This wasn't. I picked this up locally for £100, and it is not quite new, but it's mint. Everything is there. It's packaged exactly as it would have been if I'd have bought it from new. So I was really pleased to pick that up. The reason I wanted to have a look at the Wii U, and I will do a completely separate unboxing video on this, is because I recently also did a video on the N64 while I'm kind of revisiting the old Nintendo consoles. And I gave the N64 a bit of stick, and it would seem that some people didn't like that. I was hoping to get into a bit of a conversation about it, because I kind of said in the comments, if the N64 wasn't Nintendo's worst console, what was? And quite a few people said the Wii or the Wii U, and I didn't believe them. Despite this one having sold over 100 million, this only sold 34, 35 million if I remember rightly. But I really liked it. I've actually got one. I've got one downstairs plugged into the TV, and me and my missus play on Mario Kart. That's the one that I've got downstairs. And me and my missus play on Mario Kart 8 all the time. And if I'm honest, I have done a little bit of research and can only see that graphically the Switch is about the same as the Wii U. So if you played on Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U and then on the Switch, from what I understand, and I've not looked, I've not had a Switch, I'm going to pick one up. From what I understand, the humble old Wii U graphically is just as good as the Switch. But I will confirm that in a later video. So that just leaves the Wii, the original. I believe this came in two separate or two different flavours. I think there was this one which was the original that came with the vertical stand, so it sits. I think you can lie it down flat, but then they did a revised version a little bit later on where the console was designed to sit flat, which in all honesty would be absolutely my preference. But you know, I found this and I just had to buy it because, as you can see, it is basically new. And as I've mentioned before on the channel, that is what I'm going for. I want to find these consoles in effectively the best condition that I can possibly find, and that I'm really happy with. Whether I like the console or not, we'll have to wait and find out in the next video. I've also picked up a few games because that was the other issue I had with the N64, was finding games that were not ridiculously expensive that were actually any good was the most difficult part of that. Anyway, I'm going to let that go. But what I do like about the Wii is there are hundreds of games and they're all really cheap and easy enough to pick up. So I've picked up a small selection and I'm going to unbox this in the next video, have a play on a few of these. I may or may not, I've still not decided. If I'm going to have to take it downstairs. I may or may not waft these things around like a madman. These are the things that had kind of put me off the Nintendo in the first place. There seems to be a lot of cables, there seems to be a lot of faffing around, so I don't know. So, yes, that's pretty much it really. As I say, I just wanted to show you what I had got for the Wii, and then, like I say, this is kind of a bit of a preview video, and then in the next few videos, I'll look at the Wii, I'll look at the Wii Mini, the little Wii Mini thing, and I will have I'll do an unboxing, I'll do a full separate unboxing of the Wii U. I really like that console. I think the games are ace.
Retro unboxing.